Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Oh my gosh, little pouty beagle. We have some solds. This is a solds video. Leona's gonna help me because she always does. I don't know if you remember, like late summer, we found a church rummage sale that had tables of vintage bells. I ended up buying a whole box full, and truth be told, I haven't even gotten all those listed yet. But this one sold on Facebook Marketplace for $15 plus the cost of shipping. It is Tonala Pottery from Mexico, and it is signed by the artist. Anyway, another bell sold as well, but we'll get this one ready to go, and then I'll slowly get the rest of these boxed up. I meant to look to see if this sold to the same buyer. It's odd that two Mexican pottery pieces sold like one after the other. This one sold for $20 plus the cost of shipping, also on Facebook Marketplace. No idea if it was to the same person or not. Another Facebook Marketplace sale, another bell. This is an art mark made in Italy. There is a, hold on, I gotta figure out, there's a name for this pattern. Diamond Point and Scroll, and this also sold for $15 plus shipping, also on Facebook Marketplace. Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. Ugh, loved this series. There's two books to the series, just in case you weren't aware. There is a follow-up to Firefly Lane. I'm drawing a blank as to what the name is, but be prepared. Have tissues if you read it. Oh my god, it's really good though. It is slightly different than the show on Netflix, but they follow the premise pretty well. I honestly haven't even finished watching season 2 because I already know how frickin' devastating the book was. $4 plus the cost of shipping, again on Facebook Marketplace. Sold another one. One of Us is Lying in hardcover. This one sold on Pango Books for $5 plus the cost of shipping. And then over on Etsy we sold this copy of Donatello Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle number 3. This is vintage from 1986. We garbage picked it. We garbage picked a whole box of vintage comics, and I just haven't been listing them very fast. So this one has sat around for like a year-ish, but it finally sold on Etsy for $25 plus the cost of shipping. You know, there's certain things that I can say within this job that only like a handful of people would understand. Otherwise, I sound like I'm on drugs. Right now, I have to go out to the bus to try to find a wuzzle. A wuzzle. I had to go out to the bus to try to find a wuzzle. That is legitimately what I'm doing right now. Part 1 accomplished. The bus. Part 2, locate wuzzle. I just seen it. Where did I see it? Vintage wuzzles. Seahorse plush. Boom. Wuzzle. Located. Anyway, we sold the wuzzle for $25 plus the cost of shipping, again, over on eBay. No, not eBay, Etsy. Over on Etsy. Cheese and rice. I had a order come in overnight on Pango Books for like 8 hardback Harlan Coben books. Today is technically Christmas Eve. So Merry Christmas, everybody. And this is really not what I want to do right now, but I get super overwhelmed fast. So if I don't keep myself in check with things that I need to get situated, I like ruminate on it. I can't enjoy myself. So I need to like find the books, get them ready. I know the post office is open today, but I don't know for how long. Whew, okay, this is a $35 Pango Books order, so I have to make sure everything is here. I'm going to go down the list. Deeply Odd. Bottom one. Life Expectancy. Live Wire. Caught, which is a very good book if you haven't read it. Then we have The Woods. Promise Me. Runaway. And The Stranger. Okay, whew. Now I just gotta box this stuff up. $7 in fees, so I'll be getting $28, which I'm fairly sure most of these came out of the fill-a-bag sales, which is why I still do that. $6 for a bag of books, and I get $28 for these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a maternity dress. It is by Motherhood, and I have no money into it. It was my best friend's when she was pregnant, and she got rid of a bunch of stuff. I had it listed for $15 and I ended up getting a $13 offer on eBay plus the cost of shipping. Okay with it. Etsy also sold copy of Stephen King's Under the Dome and a paperback copy of the Tommyknockers. I think I got this up for 10 and that up for 4 or 5, 9 or 10, something like that. But it was the same person that bought both books. Dean Koontz, Forever Odd, part of the Odd Thomas series. I think this is the second one, if I remember correctly. I've read it. It was my least favorite of the series. I just finished the third one. I'll probably get to the fourth one after New Year's. So, yeah. Forever Odd sold for $3 plus the cost of shipping over on Facebook Marketplace. Sold the Lionhead dresser pulls. I think I paid like $2 for these at a thrift store. And sold a set of 5 for $25 plus the cost of shipping over on Facebook Marketplace. Whoop, Facebook Marketplace. So many of these ready to go out. Atari games. I got 5 of them listed, and then they got buried, and I forgot about them. Sold this one, which is a legit Activision from the 80s. 1980. Sold for $5 plus the cost of shipping over on Etsy. I really thought these were worth more, but so far they've been about $5 a piece. I think we paid $15 for all of them, though, so at the end we should make a profit. It's like a line of big money makers. So we also sold Smallville, the complete 5th season DVD set for $5, plus the cost of shipping, also on Etsy. Rich sold this Technics by Panasonic SL 1950 operating instruction manual for $10 plus the cost of the shipping over on eBay. And it appears that somebody got an e-reader for Christmas, because this lacto padded case just sold for $8 plus the cost of shipping on Facebook Marketplace, but this was a garbage pick a long time ago, so we don't have any money into it. All you 80s babies will remember the Popple. You guys remember the Popples? This is not an old one. This is a reproduction of the original Popples. I think this one's from 2006. This is Bubbles, and she sold for $8 plus the cost of shipping, again on Facebook Marketplace. Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney was sold again on Facebook Marketplace for $4 plus the cost of shipping, which, you know, okay, I don't know if I've explained this to you. Anything that sells with shipping on Facebook Marketplace gets put in a separate account, and that is the money that we use to work on the bus. Plus, we got a $100 gift card to Home Depot for Christmas, which means you guys will be hopefully seeing bus videos here very freaking soon. I actually should get out there today while the weather is nice and kind of dig some stuff out of there, or maybe work on the shed. We'll see if that video comes to fruition. So, $4 plus the cost of shipping. I mean, even if it's $3 at a time, the boards are being worked on and the insulation is next. We'll do it. Whew. And then over on Etsy, we sold the set of 4 Libby, I think it's called Chivalry pink iced tea glasses. I don't know. Something like that. I think these came from, I don't know where these came from. I truly have no idea where these came from. No idea. If anybody remembers, let me know down in the comments. But they sold on Etsy for $45 plus the cost of shipping. It took me a while to get Rocky listed. He is a golf club cover, and I never have these things for very long. Oh, you emerged? She was like, we call it Murph Mountain. She was all up in there in her blankie. Anyway, I think I bought it for like $1 at a yard sale. Lasted about a week. And sold it for $35 plus cost of shipping over on eBay. Pretty sure we got this at the bins. I had it listed for $19.99. It's a National Biscuit Company graham cracker tin. Anyway, I got an offer for $12.99 on eBay, so I sold this for $12.99 plus the cost of shipping. I feel like this is so fitting to sell the day after New Year's. The morning after mug. It's a hangover mug with 2 handles. How freaking hilarious is that? And the funniest part is, we found it in Rich's grandpa's house. 1982. Ignore the dogs. All day. That's why we kept Woody when we were fostering him. Like, there's no way we could have split those two apart. They're freaking best friends. There's no way we could have split them. We are a 3-dog household all the way. Anyway, sold the morning after mug for $18 plus the cost of shipping on Etsy. It's kind of funny, but also, like, not funny that I couldn't figure out why I had this book kind of stacking up. I have multiple copies of Nightmares and Dreamscapes. And then I looked the other day and realized that none of them were listed. It's probably why they're all stacking up. So I listed this one online, and I also took a copy to the booth, which already sold. This one sold on Facebook Marketplace. I'm trying to, like... This one sold on Facebook Marketplace for 10 plus shipping. Finally sold Shadow and Bone for the last probably 2 weeks. I have been getting notifications that so-and-so put Shadow and Bone in their cart. So-and-so put Shadow and Bone in their cart on Pangle Books. It had to have been either featured somewhere on Pangle Books, or it was on, like, a book site somewhere for people looking for it, because I have had probably 80 freaking people either put this on a shelf or put this in their cart on Pangle Books, and I've never had that happen, that it didn't sell, like, same day. And this has been going on for 2 weeks, at least. Since definitely before Christmas. Anyway, sold it for $4 plus cost of shipping on Pangle Books. And because I like to torture me and Rich, we gotta figure out how to ship this. It's 26 inches by 26 inches. I think it's a Hobby Lobby sign. I had it listed for $20. We garbage picked it. Got a $16 offer plus the cost of shipping on Mercari. So this one sold on Mercari. Sold Educated by Tara Westover for $5 plus the cost of shipping over on Pangle Books. Sold another bell. This is like a weird Amberina Cupie bell. These dogs in the background, I'm sorry, guys. All the time with them, man. Woody's just very vocal. When he plays, when he talks, when he pretty much does anything, he's just very vocal. I had this listed for $15. It's been listed for a minute, and I'm just trying to, like, move things along. So, I ended up taking an $11.25 offer on Mercari. I am so glad I wasn't the only one that thought this was a vibe. Dude, it's so cool. Sold it for $15 plus the cost of shipping on eBay, so happy about that. Also on eBay, sold these Hollister sweatpants for $18 plus shipping, which is sweet because those were a garbage bag. Over on Mercari, we sold this kids Star Wars hoodie. It's been listed for a while. I can't even remember exactly where this came from at this point. No clue. Kid size large. Your guess is as good as mine on that one. I had it listed for $11 on Mercari. Got a $9 offer and took it, so $9 plus shipping. I fear as if I'm going to leave you another video with something that I sold that I can't find. It is a double boiler that I have had listed for freaking ever. Now, here's the problem. It may be in... I don't even see it. Oh, this bin right here, this blue bin, has things in it that are for sale. I listed this thing probably 5 years ago, and that's the problem, is because it was listed so long ago, I haven't kept tabs on it, so I don't know where it went. Also thinking, well, I'm messing with stuff out here. I should, I don't know, I put that in my way, but for right now, I guess that's fine. I should take this white basket inside, because I think I'm going to start a new pile of stuff that goes to the booth, and I think 25 bucks that'll sell in the booth fairly quickly. Should start collecting all these stink bugs that are every frickin' where. Put them in a jar and sell them. Or like one of the smaller gumball machines. These things are seriously everywhere at my house. I did get this unburied so you can see what's in it. And I don't see the double boiler. Where the frig is that thing? What is in this? That is the question. Oh, that sucks. I was really hoping it would be in here. Okay, let me see if I can not die. You can see what I've got going on here. Ugh. What is in there? Hold on. Looks like a jacket. That's not what I need. Alright, that back there looks like fall maybe. Oh, and that's great. Can you guys see that? Just keep your eyes open. That's what happens when the lid doesn't go on all the way. What did you make your nest out of, little guy? Something I wanted, I'm sure. Styrofoam of some sort. Can you see it? Yeah. Hi, buddy. You're nesting in my stuff. You're lucky I like mice, because A, you'll get to live, and B, I'm not gonna dig to even get to you. Reason 976, I wanted to get to the stuff before winter hit. There's something I can do about it at this point, though. Some of this stuff can go to the booth. Like, that can go to the booth. This can go to the booth. Look, another stink bug. I honestly don't know how long I plan on messing with stuff in here, because this was kind of like my Hail Mary. If it wasn't in here, I literally have no clue where it is. And it was listed on multiple sites that I deleted it from, so I know it didn't like sell somewhere else and I forgot about it. So, I don't know, it is what it is at this point. Might as well grab this too. It's been hanging around for far too long. Alright, now I just gotta figure out what I'm taking inside and what I'm putting back in the shed. I have zero idea what I'm gonna do about that double boiler. There's one other place in the shed it could be, but I don't know how to get to it. So in the meantime, I do have to box this up. It's Opryland USA Vintage Milk Glass Federal Glass Mug, and it sold for $18 plus shipping on Etsy. And we sold Lotso Bear from Toy Story. He was a bins find. And right now at the bins, the plushies are a penny a pound. So I have like no money into this guy at all. And he sold on Facebook Marketplace for $15 plus shipping. Sold Before We Were Yours by Lisa Wingate. I loved this book. I listened to it on audio and oh, it about killed me. The plot to the book is fantastic. Anybody read this? The plot to the book is absolutely fantastic, but it's very heartbreaking. And at the very end, you find out that it's based on a true story. It's based on a true person and situations that actually happened. And I like stopped breathing for a minute when I found out. It was I went down the biggest rabbit hole. I found things on YouTube. I found a movie that was like made in the 90s. And then on our honeymoon, there is a memorial for the kids that were part of this crazy situation at the in Memphis, Tennessee, which is one of the stops we made on our honeymoon. Oh, sorry, I had to cough. I'm going to try to insert the picture. My lovely husband, he loves cemeteries too. I love cemeteries. And we went to this one specifically because A, it's super freaking old, but I wanted to see the memorial for these children. And it was worth every bit of, you know, figuring out, and it was a beautiful little tribute. Anyway, sold this for $4 plus the cost of shipping over on Facebook Marketplace. So our electricity is doing something super weird. Like, we lost electricity, and now it keeps doing that weird flashy thing. What is that? I don't like it, but I can't print labels, so that's a problem. Ooh, is it gonna stay on? It's like surging. What is that? I don't like that at all. I unplugged our laptop. Like, what is going on? We still don't have power, so I'm just gonna box this and then write on the box what it is, because I had to dig through some stuff anyway. It's an Afghan. I had it listed for $40. Don't mind the dog. She was in her crate and she's pissed. Let's see if I turn that on if it helps. Not really, but I had it listed for $40, ended up taking a $35 offer plus the cost of shipping on Facebook Marketplace. 10:53 a.m. We are still without power. But I'm trying really hard not to get overwhelmed. So I'm just like, I'm doing the best I can here. Sold this St. Nicholas Square Santa mug on eBay for, I think, $10. Let me double check that though. Yep, $10 plus the cost of shipping on eBay. And the only reason why I didn't keep this one is because I already have one that's really super similar, except for it doesn't have the ho that goes around it. But yeah, I don't know. I'll get this one ready to go out and just note the box. Hopefully these end up going to the right people once I can print labels. 12:10. Still no power. This was a dual purchase on Etsy. The little glass grape cluster we got from Keegan's great grandma's estate. That sold for $10, and then this debut Barbie collector's keepsake ornament also sold for $10. This we got from one of Casey's like pop-up sales. So it's a $20 sale, just 2 different pieces. 12:47 and our power is back on. I'm so excited. I hate having no power, especially when it's literally no reason. The sun is out. There's no reason for us to have lost power. Anyway, this is a piece that we also got from Keegan's great grandma's estate. It is signed Gail Pittman, and it was a 94, I believe is what that says. Anyway, this sold on Etsy with the stand for $40 plus the cost of shipping. So on that note, guys, I'm going to sign you off. See you on the next. Bye.